Hey everybody, it's Tom Sheehan. I am here with Melissa Sherwood of Panakio Public Adjusters. Melissa is a public adjuster, and this is a segment of our series of people you should know. So, Melissa, can you tell us what is a public adjuster?
Sure. Well, first, Tom, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
So I'm a public insurance adjuster is a public adjuster that is licensed by the state of Massachusetts. And our job is to advocate and represent the insured when they have a property loss. So we refer to the property owner as the insured because they are the insured. The insurer is the insurance company.
Okay.
So people hire us privately to make sure that the insurance company pays them everything that they should during a time of loss.
Okay. All right. So I'm an insured. I have a home insurance claim, and I would come to you to help me against the insurance company. Is that how it works?
Correct.
Okay.
So, yes, there's also a lot that people don't know about insurance or understand because we all have insurance because we have to have it. We don't like to think about it because we are always hoping that nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's a property claim, whether it's commercial or residential, that is something that we don't expect to happen. And when it does happen, we're very reactive to it. So not understanding the process or how the process works is very daunting.
Okay. So I guess what I think some people think is, well, I have insurance. I pay the insurance. I'm the insurance company's client, so wouldn't they be the ones helping me and trying to make sure I get everything I'm supposed to get?
Yes, you would like to think so.
Okay.
But the reality of the situation is your insurance company has a contract with you, and that contract is your policy. And written in that policy, it says that at the time of loss, the burden of proof is on the insured to tell the insurance company what they should pay them.
Okay. All right.
And nobody knows how to do that, and nobody understands that. And if you don't have proper representation, you leave it to the insurance company to tell you what they are going to pay you.
Okay. So it's one of those you don't know what you don't know type situation.
That's exactly it.
Okay. So now we know, all right, maybe the insurance company, if I don't have a public adjuster, might not get me everything I'm entitled to, but like what are we talking about in terms of what the difference could be if I involved a public adjuster versus I just kind of take what the insurance offers me?
Great question. Couple of things to point out
Okay.
In regards to that. As a public insurance adjuster, we understand how the process works. In addition to that, we write all of our repair estimates in the same software that the insurance companies use. So it's very different than, going to your insurance company with contractor's estimates for repair, which also good luck getting a contractor to write that for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we take a look at the loss and we write our estimate based on the damages and what your rights are and what they should be paying you for. So that process in of itself, your return could be as little as 30% more or as great as 100% more.
Okay.
And those
Wow.
are real numbers that we see.
Yeah. And what kind of insurance claim are we talking? At what point, like, all right, I've got a leak in my kitchen and maybe it's just like I need to touch it up with paint, or at what point would someone think, oh, this would be something that we should involve a public adjuster for?
Another great question. Number one cause of damage is water.
Okay.
Followed
So
by
that small leak might not be a small leak.
That's exactly it.
Okay.
A very common loss that we see in a homeowner residential situation is a dishwasher line lets go.
Okay.
When a dishwasher line lets go and the water is running underneath the floors in your kitchen, there could be a lot of damage there that you don't realize.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very common loss that we handle all the time. You could end up needing to replace your entire kitchen.
Yep.
Because if your floors are damaged and your floors run under your cabinets, then we're into cabinets. Then we're into a potential countertop if it breaks when they take it off to take the cabinets out.
Yeah.
You're getting into paint. You're getting into molding. So, it's always best to get the opinion of a public adjuster. We work on a contingency fee.
Okay.
So we don't get paid unless there's a claim, to file and to pursue. And our fee is 10% of whatever we settle the loss for.
Okay.
And, my firm in particular, Panakio Adjusters, we pride ourselves on being, withstanding in the business. And we are not going to advise you to file a claim if it doesn't make sense for you and your family based
Okay.
on your policy and your deductible.
Okay, so if someone has a claim, even if you think it's small, it's worth just having a conversation and finding out, does it make sense or does it make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. All right, so you told us how you get compensated, which is good to know. And then I guess the last thing is there anything people can do before they have a claim that can help them in a circumstance when they do get a claim?
The number one thing that I would say is know where your water shutoff is.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know where that is.
Yeah.
So that if you
Or
do
to have a home inspection because they tell you where that main water shutoff is.
right.
Yeah.
I never knew where mine was until I, really delved into this business. So know where your water shutoff is. Also, take photos on a regular basis of your home, just in case, God forbid, if you had a major fire loss, you would have to tell the adjuster, your public adjuster, what you had in the home. I mean, we have a team of professionals that come in and we literally treat it like a crime scene, but it's your home.
Mm-hmm.
So where you bought things, what you paid for them. You might not always have receipts, and that's okay, but as much detail as you can recall. And, when you're in a very stressful situation, you can't always recall those things. So maybe once a year or every 2 years, snap some photos, to really be able to recreate that at time of loss.
That's good advice. All right, you heard it here, Melissa. A public adjuster. Whenever you have that home insurance loss, you just have a phone call. Make a phone call. See if it's even important to involve her. Sometimes it will be obvious. Sometimes it won't. It's always good to have someone on your side, just like in a real estate transaction. So, Melissa, thanks a lot. Melissa's contact information is going to be at the bottom of this email. I invite you to give her a call. I've known her for some time now. I wouldn't have her in this series if I didn't think she was a great resource for you. So thanks for your time.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay.